In this part, Carol walks 12 kilometers at x kilometers per hour and then a further 6 kilometers at x minus 1 kilometers per hour. Okay, the total time taken is 5 hours. Write an equation in terms of x and show that it simplifies to 5x squared minus 23x plus 12 equals 0. We know how to find the time if we are given the distance and the speed, because time equals distance over speed. So the first time here, or t1, equals 12 over x, and the t time in the second stage or distance is 6 distance over speed x minus 1. The total 2 times equals 5 hours. So we can write this equation here like that: 12 over x plus 6 over x minus 1. These 2 times add up to 5 or equals 5 hours. Okay, now we want to remove this x and this x minus 1 from the denominators here. Okay, first of all we will eliminate x here by multiplying the both sides. All terms here we will multiply by x, so we can multiply 12 over x times x, and 12 this the second term also by x, and 5 don't forget to multiply by x. Now this x will cancel out with this x. Okay, now here it's 12 plus 6x over x minus 1. This equals 5 times x is 5x. Okay, the second step here we will eliminate this x minus 1 by multiplying the all terms here by x minus 1. So we will multiply here this 12 by x minus 1 and multiply also this term here by x minus 1, and 5x multiplied by x minus 1. Okay, 12 times x minus 1 multiply 12 by x then by minus 1. 12 times x is 12x, 12 times minus 1 is minus 12, plus cancel out this x minus 1 with this x minus 1 in the denominator. The remaining is 6x. Okay, equals 5x times x minus 1. Distribute this 5x to the 2 terms inside here. 5x times x is 5x power 2. 5x times minus 1 is minus 5x. Okay, now keep this right hand side here and move these all terms left hand side to the other side here. Okay, so 12x plus 6x is 18x. Okay, so we have here 18x. 5x squared minus 5x, we will keep it here. Okay, then this 18x in positive sign. Okay, bring it here to the other side by negative sign, minus 18x. This minus 12, bring it to this side by positive 12, plus 12. Here we have 0 now because we already removed all to the other side. Okay, now 5x squared minus 5x minus 18x is minus 23x, minus 23x plus 12 equals 0 is as required up here. Okay, In this part here, factorize 5x squared minus 23x plus 12, okay? Because the coefficient of x squared here is not 1, is 5, okay? We have an easy method to factorize this expression, okay? We will here draw a big X like that, okay? This will help us to factorize this expression. Now multiply this 5 by 12. Multiply 5 by 12. 5 times 12 is 60. We will put this 60 up here. Then put the x coefficient minus 23 down. Minus 23, okay? Now we need two factors. If we multiply it together, we get 60. And the sum of these two factors is 23. 60, we can say 60 is 1 times 60, 2 times 30, okay? And 3 times 20. Minus 3 times minus 20 equals 60. And if we add the minus 3 and minus 20, we will get minus 23. So we will put here minus 20 and here minus 3. Minus 20 times minus 3 is positive 60. And if you add minus 20 plus minus 3 is minus 23, okay? But now we already multiplied this 12 here by 5. So we will inverse this process. We will divide any number or any factor of these two factors by 5. It's hard to divide minus 3 by 5, so we will divide minus 20 here by 5. Minus 20 by 5 is minus 4. Minus 4. So the two factors here we will use is minus 4 and minus 3. Now open two brackets. Put in the first bracket 5x and the second bracket put x, okay? And this negative 3 we didn't divide by 5, so put it beside the bracket with 5x, okay? 5x, put it minus 3 here, and minus 4 we will put it beside the x, okay? Minus 4. If you want to check, we can multiply 5x by x is 5x squared. 5x times minus 4 is minus 20 or negative 20x, and minus 3 times x is minus 3. Minus 20x plus minus 3x is minus 23x, correct now. And minus 3 times minus 4 is positive 12. So we will write it here, 5x minus 3 times x minus 4, okay? In this part, solve the equation 5x squared minus 23x plus 12 equals 0, okay? We already factorized it up here. This for 1 mark only, so we can mentally find the roots or values of x when we put 5x minus 3 times x minus 4 equals 0. So the first bracket equals 0, 5x minus 3 equals 0, like that. 5x minus 3 equals 0. Bring this minus 3 to this side, okay? So 5x equal 3. Divide by 5, so x equals 3 over 5. This is the first value here, 3 over 5. And from the second bracket, x minus 4 equals 0. Therefore x equals x minus 4 equals 0. X equals 4, okay? Here in the last part, write down Carol's walking speed during the final 6 kilometer. Write down Carol's walking speed during the final 6 kilometers. The final 6 kilometers, the speed was x minus 1. The speed was x minus 1. We have already two values of x here. If we take this value 3 over 5 and substitute by x here instead of x, 3 over 5 minus 1, we will get minus 2 over 5, negative value, and we can't have a speed with negative value, so we will exclude this value here, and we will take the other value of x, 4. 4 minus 1 equal 3. So the speed of Carol's walking in the final 6 kilometers was 3 kilometers per hour.